sorry about that. We got cut off for a second there. But as I was saying, some of the tools I was talking about, tweezers aren't bad to have around if you got them. Not necessarily needed, but it's not a bad thing to have. I find toothpicks tend to be helpful, especially if you don't want to buy the glue that has the nice fine applicator. You can use it from the tube, and then you can get into tight spots with toothpicks. Nice cheap option there. You could get into putty if you want, but I don't think it's going to be necessary unless you're really serious about this hobby. Hobby knives are good, not necessarily for kids, but this, to sculpt and cut parts, these are kind of nice. And probably the cheapest and really a nice thing to have is the simple emery board. I know they're nail files, you probably have these at home, but this is a good thing to use when you get bumps and rough spots on your model. You want to sand them down, make sure your parts fit nice and smooth. This is a great thing to have around, and it's always good to test fit your parts first and make sure they fit well before you add the glue. So this is a good thing to have. And I think that's pretty much it for what you need for tools, to work with. I mean, you may discover things later that might be necessary, but masking tape isn't bad to have. Clothespins are kind of helpful when you're trying to hold the seal on the wing. Clothespins or rubber bands are good for that. And maybe you'll think of other stuff as you build stuff and come up with your own solutions. So anyway, just explaining, this is not a bad hobby to do at home when you're stuck at home for a while. This can be lots of fun. I certainly enjoy it. It's something that my dad taught me and his father taught him. So it's been something that we've passed down for several generations now. So maybe it'll be something that'll be fun in your household. So hopefully this was something helpful or useful for you. And I hope to talk to you guys real soon. All right. Thanks, and be safe.